Namaskar. Hello and welcome to the channel. Friends, today we are going to study an important topic related to English literature. It's a phase called Restoration Age. And we are going to study Restoration Age in 3 videos. The first video will be Restoration Tragedy. The second one would be on Restoration Comedy. And the final would be on Restoration Prose. So let's begin with Restoration Tragedy. Restoration Tragedy is also called heroic tragedy or heroic play. It is mainly called heroic play. It is a peculiar product of the Restoration era. And this form was introduced by Sir William Davenant, and it was popularized by one of the greatest dramatists, Dryden. Now, coming to its rise, the Restoration Tragedy came up as a reaction to Shakespeare. The main reason behind the founding of this kind of a tragedy was to satisfy the social, moral, and artistic needs of the age. The Restoration aristocratic society needed something new. They were not satisfied with the earlier kind of plays. So, to satisfy the aristocratic society of the time, this created a dream world where they could find love, virtue, and greatness as a substitute for the pettiness around them. So this was the main reason for the founding of the Restoration Tragedy. And coming to the characteristics, there are various characteristics, features of the tragedy of the time. The first one was the subjects of heroic tragedy were love and valor, very important themes of the tragedy. The themes were chosen in such a way that they were of epic magnitude. The scenes were laid in distant lands such as Peru, India, Mexico, etc. The characters were persons of superhuman structure, indulging in loud declamations and heroic speeches. Men raised to superhuman heights, and women embodied immortal beauty and unattainable virtue. So the speeches were very sonorous and magnificent in these kinds of tragedies. However, one of the features of this heroic tragedy is that the purpose of these tragedies was didactic. They were didactic in nature. And the last one was heroic meter was employed instead of the blank verse. So these are the features of heroic tragedy. Now coming to the major writers of the period, the first and foremost is John Dryden. John Dryden was the supreme exponent of the heroic plays. He stands as the leader of heroic tragedy. He has produced so many tragedies which were famous during the period and even famous today also. The plays written by John Dryden are The Indian Emperor, Tyrannic Love, The Conquest of Grenada, which was published in 2 parts, Aurangzeb, All for Love, or The World Well Lost. It is a play which is written in blank verse. So these are the important plays written by John Dryden. The features of his plays are, they are built upon a set plan. All his plays are built upon a set plan. There is in each a hero of superhuman powers endowed with superhuman ideals. And there is a heroine of unsurpassed constancy and beauty. And as usual, love and valor are the main themes of his plays. The tone is exaggerated and harsh. However, there is the lack of passion and the emotional scenes are unnatural. So these are the features of his plays. The next important writer is Thomas Otway. Thomas Otway began his career in the typical heroic strain of the age, and he has written several plays including Alcibiades, which was his first play, then Don Carlos, The Orphan, Venice Preserved. Venice Preserved can be called his masterpiece, which was famous at once, and it was during the time it was a celebrated play. Otway's characters are skillfully handled. He has special ability to handle the characters. He struck a note of deep pathos, which is his distinguishing feature. Pathos, which he has written in his plays, is one which should be observed. He has a genuine passion, which people say that even Dryden often lacked. Nathaniel Lee was the next important writer, whose life is usual tale of mishaps, miseries, and drunkenness, with a taint of madness as an additional calamity. So his life is full of mishaps. It is unpredictable for the common reader. However, he has written plays which are very important and well known. His plays include Nero, Sophonisba, The Rival Queens, and Mithridates. These are his important plays. Nathaniel Lee even collaborated with Dryden in the production of 2 plays. And he has a great command of pathos. He has touches of real poetic quality. So these are the qualities of Nathaniel Lee. Next writer is Elkanah Settle. Elkanah Settle gained prominency because of one important reason, and that is Dryden gave him prominence by attacking him in his satires. So this is how Elkanah Settle came to limelight. So he was attacked by Dryden. Settle obtained some popularity with one important heroic play, and his important play is The Empress of Morocco. Though it is not a popular play, it is a poor specimen of its own kind. However, his other plays are worse. So only one play can be mentioned here. The next writer, John Crown, is one of the dramatists who attacked Dryden in turn. He was a voluminous writer, and Crown's plays are Caligula, which is a well-known heroic play, and Thaestus. It is written in blank verse. Sir Courtly Nice is a comedy written by John Crown. John Crown is a good specimen of average Restoration dramatist. His plays show some talent and a fair amount of skill in versification. The next writer is Nicholas Rowe. Nicholas Rowe was a person of very importance during his lifetime. He was a well-known person in England, and he was made a poet laureate in the year 1715, which he maintained till the end. So his plays are Tamerlane, which was published in the year 1702, and A Fair Penitent, Jane Shore. According to Johnson, Nicholas Rowe's reputation comes from the reasonableness of some of his scenes, the elegance of his diction. The reputation which Nicholas had actually came from the scenes which he has given to us and the elegance which we can find in his diction. So to conclude, Restoration tragedy or heroic tragedy is a peculiar product of Restoration era. It is often condemned as unnatural and artificial. However, we should know that whether it is unnatural or artificial, it was what people wanted during that time. The writers wrote whatever was the demand of the day. We can say that it was the imitation of epic. If epic is written in poetry form, the heroic play was written in the form of drama. It contained incredible and the supernatural elements. The purpose of such dramas was teaching through example. The dramas gave example to the common people. It tried to be didactic in the plays. The role of goddess fortune is very important in these kinds of plays. We can see violence and bloodshed on the stage in such dramas. So the play was very important development during the Restoration age. So this is in short about Restoration tragedy. And now in the next part, we shall be discussing about Restoration comedy. Thank you.